Hi, my name is Andrea, but my friends call me B, so you could call me B too. I figured it'd be easier to just do a video than for you to read a whole thing, and this way you get to know me and see if you feel like our energies would jibe before you sign up. I didn't become a medium as a kid. You know, a lot of my friends who are mediums, they saw ghosts at the edge of their bed kind of thing. That didn't happen. I also didn't die and come back to life or go in a coma or suddenly, one day as an adult all of a sudden I started hearing voices or whatever. It was more like I was always a medium, but I just never figured it out. I guess, first of all, it seems kind of dense, but I think I just didn't know that that was a thing. Looking back over my life, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because, just different little things. Like, when I was 7 years old, I liked to write short stories, and I wrote this short story about a family of 10 kids, and I went through and described how all of them lived, their names, and how all of them died, including their, health issues, like things that a medium would do. That was my story at 7. And then other things, like I remember, I think it was sometime in my, I want to say 20s, when my friend's father would pass away, and a few weeks later he would come to me in a dream with a message. And then I would tell people, if their parents passed away, I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, well, they might come to me in a few weeks, because after people die, they tend to come to me in a dream. Still, didn't know what a medium was, didn't know I was one. It was just like, this is just what happens to me. So then, later on in life, I was watching Netflix, and there's a TV show called Medium. It's not a documentary, it's with actors. And I loved the show. It was just really cool, like a little creepy, but really cool. And I thought the acting was great. So I watched the show, and I watched the whole series. I think there are 6 or 7 seasons. I get to the very, very last episode, and it says that this medium is real. And I was like, wait, so I looked her up online, and she's actually a real medium. And I just didn't get it. I didn't realize that there were real mediums, or maybe I thought they were just the same as psychics. So for some reason, it was just completely off my radar. And then after that, I found out that I had a Facebook friend who was a medium, and she directed me to a book. And after that, I joined some Facebook groups. I met a lot of mediums, and we started practicing together. And I just spent the past 3 years developing my skills.